Ma'am, I am fine.
Okay. Saim, tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, my name is Syed Muhammad Saimedi and I am from Miyawadi. Now I am in BS English third semester in University of Miyawadi.
Oh, so you are an English student. That's interesting. Very nice. Okay. So is it English
Yeah,
literature or English language? Yes. Sorry.
yes, ma'am. English literature and English language also, because in prior semesters, this is the government policy to students participate in minor subjects like Islamiyat, Urdu, Iqbaliyat, and
Yeah.
now we are also
Yeah.
studying phonetics and phonology and etc.
Right. And what are you doing in literature? Like, what are you dealing with nowadays?
Nowadays, ma'am, we are going through different critics. And
Oh,
now we are studying about B.R. Mullig, long history of English literature.
right. You're going through the history. Okay. So if I
Yeah.
ask you, Saim, like, where does English literature start from? Like, what is the starting point? If I just ask you generally, which name comes into your mind if I does ask you about the initiation or the starting of English literature?
Ma'am, as far as my knowledge is concerned, so from B.R. Mullig, we uh, consider that English is started from the Anglo-Saxon age, the Angles and the
Right.
Saxons and the Jutes.
Right. Anglo-Saxons and later on
Yes.
Anglo-Normans were there. Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you done any novelist, dramatist, or poet up till now? Like any one of them?
No, ma'am, we can't study means through any poet, but we are studying now from first, second, and third semesters generally and general terms of literature. And now I have speak to you prior that minor subjects are included. So now the university is focusing on minor subjects, and after third semester, we will go through, inshallah, the novelist, dramatist, and dramas and others.
Yeah, right. Okay. So if I ask you to define, like up till now, you have went through like different phases of English literature and the history of English literature. As far as you have studied English literature, how would you define literature in one word? If I ask you,
Reflection of life.
very good. And
Yeah. A reflection of life, thoughts, uh, deeds, doing,
yeah, yeah, very
happened,
right.
happened.
Right. It's about characters, it's about stories, it's about cultures,
Yeah, yeah,
different writers, yeah, different languages, different eras. We have different
yeah,
eras, like it started from Anglo-Norman and Anglo-Saxons, and then there is classical age, then we have romantic age, then we have modern age, Victorian era, different ages were there. Right, okay. So, perfect. Tell me, do you read anything other than your like textbooks? Are you in habit of reading novels, or stories, or something like that? Why have you chosen literature as a main subject?
Ma'am, actually, my mind is towards arts is very good, and I am also a good speaker, and so
Oh,
that's why I am. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I choose literature, and my mind and my nature accepts literature. And literature not is bounded to only English. I am
yeah.
also learning about the Arabic literature, uh, and
Okay, at
Persian
your own,
literature. So
or
this is,
right? Are you going through these Arabic and Persian literature at your own, or is it a part of your
yeah,
syllabus?
yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Part of syllabus is just English literature, and Arabic and Persian is my own.
Okay. Right. So since you have mentioned that you are a public speaker and like you improvise and you're confident while speaking in public. So it requires a person to be a good communicator in order to speak in front of public without hesitation and fluently with confidence. So there are some communication traits on the screen. Would you like to pick one communication trait that you think you have, like you have in terms of your communication skill? And you can take 1 minute to think, and then you need to tell me why do you think you have this communication trait, and you can give an example if you are able to recall it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it is articulate, persuasive, attentive, empathetic, assertive, engaging, respectful, tactful, and concise.
And the first one I have choose. Now I will choose more than two options. The first one is the
Okay,
articulate,
right.
uh, because I am a speaker, so conciseness matter.
Do you
Very
think you are a
tactful.
concise speaker? Okay, yeah, right. Right. So tell me something about articulate communication trait that you have.
Ma'am, for example, if I am in public and speaking about uh, let's suppose if I am speaking on the religion and the surah of Holy Quran, ayat, Suratul Qasr. So I have to speak very clearly about Surah Qasr. That means Surah Qasr contains 10 words. The in it two inna a'tayna use and one inna a'tayna with two and second one is the dua. So I will clear to audience that and this is my perspective how this सूरत मीन्स के उसका नजूल कैसे हुआ ये बताना
ठीक है.
और
Hmm.
किस लिए नाजिल हुई और what was the literature at that time means we
Right.
have to understand the literature of that time और फिर हम जाके उसको ट्रांसलेट कर सकेंगे कि मीन्स कि हमें कोई भी चीज समझने के लिए उस दौर के लिटरेचर को पढ़ना पड़ेगा तभी हमें कुरान की भी समझ आ जाएगी तो ये चीज
Right.
इसलिए
बिल्कुल ठीक.
क्लियरली स्पीकिंग आर्टिकुलेट होगा
Okay.
टेक्टफुल
And
होता है
what about,
कि
yeah.
yeah tactful means I was hosting my college welcome party so there
Hmm.
was many technicalities which I faced means some guest arrival uh,
Hmm.
some speakers are shortlisted so I have to control that program very tactics no one can feel that there is any ambiguity happens so I would overlook that ambiguity.
Okay, okay, right. Okay, so like if I just highlight this or I focus on this quality of yours, that is public speaking, what do you think is the most important thing that a public speaker should have?
Uh, Public speakers should
Other
have
than
concise
confidence,
knowledge.
right?
Public speaker, ma'am, first of all, and I think so that this is the base and the preliminary knowledge that public speakers should have concise knowledge because if he or she has knowledge, then he will be able to speak.
Right.
So this is the very first.
Okay. And there are obviously you would be knowing that there are people who are pulled back by speaking in public. They're scared of it. They are very knowledgeable and they have this plethora of knowledge, but still they're not confident to speak in front of people. What would you suggest a person if, let's suppose, if I talk about myself, uh, consider that I am not very confident while speaking in public. What would you suggest me?
Ma'am, I think so. It depends upon the parents. And now I am talking about my home's environment because my father is I think so, very good speaker, and
Right.
he raised us and my sisters also to a very when I was in I think so one class or two class. So
Yeah.
very first time I speak in front of 500 people. So I
Okay.
think so. It's a parent's duty to uh, Yeah.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Coming back to literature, tell me, was there a
Yes.
specific book or author or teacher maybe that sparked your interest in literature?
Uh, yeah, there was one teacher in my college life when I
Mm,
was in first year. Uh, yeah, a very beautiful personality. He named Mr. Qasim.
right.
So his beautiful dialect influence upon me, mm, and inside a man inside me urged me to do English literature, and this was the reason, I think so.
Okay. And after starting your degree, how did your perception of literature changed? Like once you started studying literature, because having a passion for a subject is one thing, and studying it is another thing. So after becoming an official literature student, how your perception of literature has changed?
Ma'am, I have noticed no change in my perception,
Hmm.
and I have still that spirit, Alhamdulillah,
Hmm. Right. Okay. So
and
there
now
is.
I want to continue.
Okay, right. Okay. What areas of literature are you most passionate about? Is it poetry, drama, or novels? Or, like you have said, you're going through the history right now. So, which genre inspires you the most or you're passionate about?
Uh, I am trying to reminding me
Okay.
because, ma'am, because now, ma'am, we have journey through the ages, different ages, how the kings
Hmm.
came and how they defeated and beheaded and executed, and
Hmm.
so now I am not in position to specify the that genre that which is create interest for me.
Okay. So, prior to this, like before starting your degree, have you ever read any novel in Urdu or any other language? Tell me something about it.
Novel. No, ma'am,
Half
I
of
can't
Pakistani.
read particularly any novel.
Okay.
But my social media, Facebook, Instagram, that provides me a very blunt of knowledge because I have liked and followed that people that who are itself novelist, and this is also.
Okay. Got it. Right. Okay. So, talking about your you as a person, this was about the subject and your talents. Let's delve into your personality. I'm going to display an idiom on the screen. So there is an idiom in front of you, which means write up one's LA, or you can say you might be familiar with this as well. Write up my LA. It means suited to someone's taste or abilities. There is an example also. Would you like to read it for me? The example of this idiom?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I love children, so volunteeringly at children's hospital is right up my alley.
Yeah. So write up my LA, something that matches your interests and your pursuits. What is, tell me
Yes.
one thing that is right up your alley.
Uh, Ma'am, can you revise it, please?
Okay. So I'm asking you, tell me one activity or any hobby or something that is right up your alley. Any activity or anything.
Mm,
It could be
Critical
a
analysis.
piece of critical analysis. Okay. What
Mm,
particular thing about critical analysis attracts you or intrigues you?
Ma'am, because the word critical means, which I think so, to evaluate not only
Yeah.
negative
Yes.
terminology, but positive. So,
Yes.
so this critical analysis.
So you think in literature, criticism or critical analysis is right up your alley, right?
Yes, ma'am. to some extent.
To some extent, right? What about hobbies, like any sports or anything, painting or any other activity that you think is right up your alley? Cricket or music or something?
Ma'am, I never ever play any game. I am a home child. And
Okay,
yeah, I could say that badminton is my favorite game,
it is right up your alley.
and football I play on my cell phone. Core hero game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my next question. So, how often do you use social media?
Then my social media uh, gives me knowledge about the literature, and I am intended to do CSS as well. So the interviews of CSS aspirants, mock interviews from the World Institute, which is located in Lahore, and CSP Islamabad Academy, and different religion speakers. And I think so. By social media, give me that platform that which is very productive and fruitful.
So, how often you use it? Like, how often you use social media every day? Like, you use it every day or once in a week or sporadically? How often do you use social media?
Yeah, ma'am, I daily use it.
Okay. So, which social media website do you use the most?
Ma'am, I use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and WhatsApp.
Right. Okay. So, do you think social media is a blessing or is it something that is having disadvantages? Like, which thing outweighs? Is it the advantages or the disadvantages?
Ma'am, I think so. Everyone has its own taste, how he would use social media. If someone is using social media for any uh, mm, ambiguity, or and if someone is using for any to share any productive information, then there is difference. So I am using
Oh,
social media to prevail good information that will be, I think so, the advantageous to the many people.
okay. Right. Saim, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
First of all, inshallah, a good human, and literally a good human.
That's very good. That is a very positive approach. And what? How do you define a good human being?
Yes, and ma'am, I think so. The good human beings is not only good in deeds with itself, but with other self. I
Okay.
want to serve myself for humanity.
Okay, so amongst these qualities, what do you think would make you a good human being? Like the quality that you already have, or the quality that you want to adopt? Amongst these, which quality would you pick that you want to have? Or if you have, you want it to be dominant in your personality? Can you pick any word or any quality, personality trait?
Okay, ma'am, can I take a second to read it?
Sure. Like you want to be meticulous, or you are more meticulous, but you want to be more meticulous, or you want to be proactive, versatile, diligent, analytical, diplomatic, resilient, resourceful, and dependable.
Ma'am, I think so that diplomatic as well,
You want to be
and
diplomatic?
mm, yeah, as written that handles conflict wisely
Hmm. And
and diligent also.
diligent also. Okay. You want to be diligent. Okay. And any other
Mm,
personality trait? Okay. Do you
Meticulous
have
in very wide term.
Right now, which personality trait do you have that is dominant in your personality right now?
Right now, I think so diligent man, because now I'm in learning phase.
Yes, yes, yes. And in learning phase, you need to be diligent, you need to be hardworking and focused towards the
Yes,
goals.
yes, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. So this was about your future, your subject, your interests, and your qualities, and you as a public speaker. Tell me something about your childhood. Tell me, you can give me recall any story or something, how your childhood was.
Actually, ma'am, my childhood was very good. I can say very good.
Right. Tell me
Mm,
something best about it.
uh, now I remind only speeches of my childhood and the friends of my childhood and the schools times.
Yeah, right, right, right. Have you ever got any prize or any accolade or acknowledgement that you still cherish, like any prize or something, trophy or something that you've got in your childhood that you still have?
Yes, ma'am. Because from KG to 10th, I was Alhamdulillah position holder. So
Mashallah.
got many trophies. But one trophy that is very valuable for me and for my family when I uh, got first position in overall Punjab in the week of Rahmatul Alameen from I think so 12th Rabiul Awwal to 17th, and I got a trophy and some awards and some cash from the Chief Minister of Punjab.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, okay. So you are an intelligent student. That's very good. Okay. Okay, tell me. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me how good you think this country is for students. Since you are a student, what are the challenges as a student to live in Pakistan, and what is a good thing that you have find so far about being a student in Pakistan?
Ma'am, first of all, as a student, I think so. The student, because ma'am, student and teacher, there's a we can say, and parents also. I sketch a diagram because this is triangle makes means on one corner
Okay.
is student, second is the parent, and third part is the teachers. And
Hmm.
as I have experienced to some teachers that mm, students can't approach them
Right.
and honey, and their access of students towards teacher is very limitized, so they never
Right.
experienced what they have learned, what they want to be learned, and teachers just tell us that this is your lesson and you have to revise it, and on Thursday we will take your test and quizzes and assignments. So I think so that this is a very wider relationship, and this is a very respectful relationship. So a teacher has to listen student, and student has to tell teacher that what development should be taken and what development should we have to take for the best future.
Right. And what are the good things about being a Pakistani student?
About being a Pakistani student, good things exactly not in my mind.
Because they are very rare. Because I am also a
Actually,
student right
actually,
now. Yeah.
Mashallah.
Yeah, actually, as far as my opinion is concerned, I believe that in Pakistan we do not the biggest problem is that we do not have opportunities.
Yes, ma'am, exactly.
Yeah, like if we want to pursue something, first of all, we are not encouraged at our homes that okay, this is, I don't know why Pakistani people are obsessed with the concept of scope. So the students come to me and they ask me, what is the scope of English literature? So this question disturbs me a lot. Scope is not something that you want to achieve. It is not a target that you want to achieve. It is scope. I believe that we create scope for ourselves. It is not something
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
done and we have to achieve it. Scope has nothing to do with the environment. It is something personal. We create scopes for ourselves. If we excel in a subject, if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do good in a subject, obviously we have the scope. And if you're not doing good, no matter we are a doctor or an engineer, I don't think there would be a bright future for us. So we are very much obsessed
Okay,
with this
ma'am.
scope thing. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, I want to improve my English speaking.
Okay.
So,
I was coming to this point. I was
kindly,
about to ask you. Yeah. Yes.
yeah, I think so that I have only one intention to join this class because I want to become a good speaker of English, uh, not a good speaker, but a fluent speaker. And I am trying my hard and I am trying my best to become a speaker. And Allah better knows, Allah sees, try.
Yeah. Okay, right. And what sort of speaking, like there are different types of speaking. There is professional English communication, then there is like we sometimes we prepare for competitive exams, as you have mentioned that you intend to appear in CSS. So with what intention you want to improve your speaking?
Well, I
Like you
think so.
want
The English speaking is need of an hour
hmm,
nowadays.
hmm, hmm. And we need to practice every day. We
Every
need
place you
someone
visit,
to, yes, yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
especially for the English students, I think so it is compulsory that they are the good speaker because not the student itself demand, but the public demands. They often said that you are not even an English good speaker.
and there was a relative of mine. I When I was studying literature, I started studying literature as a subject. I opted it as my major subject in bachelor's. There was a relative of mine. He asked me an English word, like randomly he picked a word from the dictionary probably, and he asked me what is its meaning. I said I don't know. So he said, you are a student of English and you don't know its meaning. So people consider that we memorize dictionaries, first of all. And secondly, they
Hmm.
consider that we are perfect with grammar and we cannot commit any mistake. Whereas no one knows that English grammar is the most complex grammar as far as my experience is
Okay.
concerned. Yeah, it is very complex.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we know how to construct a sentence, but as a teacher I know how much difficult it is to teach the tenses, that okay, this is the formula for present tense and perfect tense. So that these things are very mechanical and very scientific, I think. So people think that we should know each and every rule about grammar and tenses, and we should memorize the dictionary. So these are the fancies of the people, and that is how they view us, that we should know each and every word from the dictionary, which is humanly not possible, I believe.
Actually, ma'am, there's another example that people can't say to any just MBBS doctor that what is the problem of my heart and what is the problem of my lungs because they knew that he is just an MBBS doctor. But if they are concerned with the heart issue, then they will go to the cardiologist. If they have the lung, then they will be go to their prospective doctor. So I think so that English is also. Um, Distributed in different sites. One of my relative
Yeah.
came to me and uh, one of my relative came to me and he was having a letter from I think so the Lahore High Court and I said to him that the judicial language is very apart from
Different.
from other subjects.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so he said me to translate it. So I was never capable to translate because, ma'am, I think so that judicial language is very tough.
every language, like if the word is written in English, like it has the English letters in it, it doesn't mean that it could be there in the English dictionary or something. It has to do with the English language itself or literature. There are different jargons. Like by jargon I mean there are different contexts. Let me give you this word as well. Medical jargon is different from law jargon, or like every subject has different language and different definitions or terms for a particular thing. Like we'll say that I am having cough or I am having flu, but if you ask a doctor he will tell
Yes.
you that you have influenza virus. So, and influenza virus is basically the jargon, and people do not understand this. And very
Hmm.
similar thing happened to me again. One of my colleague in university, he also came up with a letter and he said, could you please translate it? And it was related to, like, he is an agriculturalist, so he brought that letter to me and he asked, can you please translate it? It was written, I don't know, it was about plant pathology or something. And I said, how can I translate it? This is not English, its jargon is different. So jargon means the language that is used in a specific group or a specific subject. So I don't know that people, why do people consider that English, people who are studying English or they have anything to do with English, they are aware of jargons, terms, and complete vocabulary. So this is absolute nonsense, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, okay. So, Saim, we are left with 5 minutes only before this meeting ends abruptly. Uh, I would ask you that if you have any question regarding me or anything that you want to ask me, please feel free to ask, or any expectation that you have in your mind, please share it with me.
Ma'am, now from to forward, how we will means कि अब हम इसको आगे किस तरह चलाएंगे?
आप मुझे बताओ, आप अगर इसमें मुझे ग्रामर रिवाइज करने को कहोगे तो हम लोग ग्रामर को पहले स्टार्ट करेंगे, टेंसेस करेंगे, और फिर आप डेली असाइनमेंट्स अगर मुझसे कहोगे और कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑन अ स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक कहोगे, उस तरीके से कर सकते हैं। जैसे अभी मैंने आपको साथ साथ वोकेबलरी भी दे दी, इडियम्स भी दे दिए और कॉन्वर्सेशन भी आपसे कर ली।
Yes, yes.
वो भी हो सकता है। ये जो प्रोसेस है या जो उसका पूरा एक स्ट्रेटजी है, वो आप मुझे बताओगे आप किस स्ट्रेटजी के साथ कंफर्टेबल हो, ताकि मैं उसी को फॉलो करूं।
मैम हम कुछ ग्रामर को भी पढ़ लेंगे और
ठीक है।
कुछ मेरा ये है कि मैं हिस्ट्री का स्टूडेंट हूँ, तो
हम्म।
अगर आपको अच्छा लगे तो आप हिस्ट्री भी मेरे साथ शेयर कर सकती हैं ताकि उसकी भी मेरी जो है वो रिवाइजिंग उसका होता रहे।
हिस्ट्री वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री या
और
इंग्लिश लिटरेचर की हिस्ट्री?
इंग्लिश लिटरेचर हिस्ट्री।
ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो तो आपका सब्जेक्ट है ना, आप वो पढ़ रहे हो अभी आजकल।
जी 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 जी।
ठीक है।
नाउ वी आर
ठीक है, हम,
स्टडीइंग 18th सेंचुरी।
सॉरी,
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि नाउ वी आर स्टडीइंग 18th सेंचुरी, recently
एटीन
level did
सेंचुरी,
the restoration period.
18th century literature. Okay, 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 right. In the next class, we'll go through the specific things or the details or happenings of 18th century literature. That is fine. Okay. And what else?
बस फिर मैम इस तरह ही इंशाल्लाह क्लासेस होंगी, तो फिर साथ साथ आप
फिर
भी
जैसे ही
जो अच्छा
आपका,
लगे आपको इंग्लिश के बाद। जी
हाँ,
जी जी।
फिर जैसे ही आपका सब्जेक्ट मतलब आप इससे मूव करोगे, आपके पास नॉवेल्स आएंगे, फिर आपके पास पोइट्री आएगी, फिर ड्रामा आएगा, शेक्सपियरियन ड्रामाज होंगे। वो तो सारा फिर एक कोर्स
जी
होता
जी
है ना, तो उसका तो पूरा
जी
एक,
जी
फिर
जी।
आपको पूरा कुछ पढ़ना पड़ता है सब कुछ। तो ठीक है, एटीन
ओके।
सेंचुरी लिटरेचर हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट क्लास में। और कॉन्वर्सेशन में थोड़ा सा आप मुझे फीडबैक भी दे दो कि आपने एंजॉय किया सेशन को, कैसा लगा आपको।
मैम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वेरी fruitful, I think so, and productive. I am satisfied.
Thank you so much. About myself, I'm a PhD scholar, like I'm doing PhD in English literature. अभी thesis final stages पे है। Hopefully इस उम्र में मैं कर पाऊंगी, जो कि मुझे नजर नहीं आ रहा, क्योंकि PhD का
नहीं नहीं इंशाल्लाह।
लिटरेचर और PhD बहुत बहुत एक बड़ा बुरा कॉम्बिनेशन है। बुरा तो नहीं, लेकिन चैलेंजिंग कॉम्बिनेशन है। और मेरा एमफिल भी इंग्लिश में लिटरेचर में था, बैचलर्स भी, मास्टर्स भी। और बाकी मैं ब्रिटिश काउंसिल के साथ काम कर रही हूँ एज अ आइल्स ट्रेनर। और पीटी, डुओलिंगो
ओके।
और आइट्स, इसके टेस्ट में मॉक टेस्ट लेती हूँ। बांग्लादेश की एक ऐप है, उसके साथ मैं मॉक एग्जामिनर के तौर पे काम करती हूँ। और जॉब की अगर बात की जाए तो मैं मुल्तान में एमएनएस यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर है, वहाँ पर रिसर्च ऑफिसर हूँ। इट हैज़ बीन 9 years आई एम वर्किंग विद देम, जहाँ पे मैं बिजनेस
ओके।
कम्युनिकेशन, पोस्ट मॉडर्न लिटरेचर और मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग। ये मेरे मेन सब्जेक्ट्स हैं।
ओके। 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 ओके, माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह।
और ऑनलाइन तो चल ही रहा है, किसी ने आइल्स पढ़ना है, किसी ने लिटरेचर पढ़ना है, तो जो भी आ जाए इंग्लिश के वो वेलकम है।
तो मैम आइल्स में क्या आप क्या समझती हैं, क्या फर्क है कि एक वैसे
किस चीज से?
ऑर्डिनरी स्टूडेंट के लिए और आइल्स, आइल्स आइल्स में मींस के ऑर्डिनरी स्टूडेंट में और आइल्स वाले में क्या फर्क हो जाएगा?
आइल्स तो इंटरनेशनल इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज टेस्टिंग सिस्टम है। ये बेसिकली एक टेस्ट होता है जो ब्रिटिश काउंसिल और आईडीपी करवा रही है, दो इदारे करवा रहे हैं। इसमें ब्रिटिश काउंसिल का पैटर्न, बल्कि आइल्स का जनरली पैटर्न ये होता है कि इसके चार होते हैं डोमेन्स। एक इसमें रीडिंग होती है, लिसनिंग होती है, स्पीकिंग होती है और राइटिंग होती है। ठीक है, इसके चार मॉड्यूल्स होते
ठीक है।
हैं। रीडिंग में आपको एक वो दे देते हैं, मतलब पैराग्राफ दे देते हैं, उससे रिलेटेड वो एक्सटेंड होता जाता है और आपने एमसीक्यूज के आंसर्स देने होते हैं। और लिसनिंग में भी यही होता है कि वो एक आपको स्पीच दे देते हैं, वो सुन के आपने फिर उससे उसके आंसर्स देने होते हैं क्वेश्चंस के। और राइटिंग जो होती है उसमें दो दो होते हैं आइट्स, एक एकेडमिक होता है और एक जनरल होता है। तो एकेडमिक की अगर बात
ठीक
करें,
है।
जो बच्चे स्टूडेंट्स यूनिवर्सिटीज के लिए जाते हैं हमारे एडमिशन्स के लिए, वो ज्यादातर आइट्स एकेडमिक देते हैं। तो उसमें राइटिंग टास्क दो होते हैं, एक आपने करना होता है पाई चार्ट, बार ग्राफ, लाइन ग्राफ, इस टाइप का कुछ होता है, उसको एनालाइज करना होता है। और दूसरा जो राइटिंग टास्क होता है उसमें आपने ऐसे लिखना होता है। और स्पीकिंग जो है
ओके।
सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज स्पीकिंग में होता है। उसमें आपके तीन पार्ट्स होते हैं, एक इंटरव्यू पार्ट होता है, फिर आता है क्यू कार्ड, जिसमें आपको वो सिचुएशन दे देते हैं और 1 मिनट दे देते हैं, आपने प्रिपेयर करके उस सिचुएशन पे बात करनी होती है। और आखिरी पार्ट होता है डिस्कशन का। तो ये स्पीकिंग टेस्ट होता है जो कि सेम होता है। सिर्फ आइल्स जनरल और आइल्स एकेडमिक में डिफरेंस होता है राइटिंग का और थोड़ा बहुत रीडिंग का। आइल्स एकेडमिक में रीडिंग वाला पैसेज जरा थोड़ा टेक्निकल और थोड़ा एकेडमिक होता है, ये डिफरेंस है।
ओके। Okay, ma'am,
तो
give
उसमें
me
फिर
some
आपके
tips that I want to improve English speaking, so I can try at my home.
Okay, so for that we need to move on from conventional English words to modern English. आपको पता होगा कि modern English में आजकल idioms, phrasal verbs और vocabulary, इसकी
Yes, ma'am.
बहुत गेम है। क्योंकि आजकल ग्रामर और ये जो टेंसेज हैं, पहले अंग्रेज तो खैर पहले भी इन चीज़ों को फोकस नहीं करते थे, उनकी नेटिव लैंग्वेज है।
Hmm.
लेकिन हमारे यहाँ बहुत रटवाया जाता है ग्रामर और टेंसेज को। तो लेकिन फ्लुएंसी इंप्रूव करने के लिए ना आपको, एक तो आपकी वोकेबलरी बहुत बहुत अच्छी होनी चाहिए, स्पेशली सी एस एस मैंने भी दिया